There's water at the bottom of that.
Coke or water?
Doesn't matter. Make a decision. It's just not that.
So what'd you like better? You said Lexus?
Lexus was cool because it was in Beverly Hills and it was so easy to move 25 units in a month.
Yeah.
Because a lot of dudes would just walk in and be like, my daughter just turned 16. She wants this car in this color. Give it to me for give me $1,000 off and I'll take it right now. I don't have to test drive it.
Right.
That was easy. That's the best part about working in like posh areas. You know what I mean? Because you just get rich fools that don't care. They have more than enough money. You don't even have to run a credit check. But you get a lot of dumb assholes.
Right.
I like Jaguar Land Rover better. What's up, Heather?
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, my dog? This is the second league we've been in together.
Oh my god, I know. Can you believe it?
Do you remember that first one and how bad everybody else
I'm
was?
still in that league. Dude.
Are you?
Yes.
Have they gotten better?
No.
Yeah. Are you
Win
just
every year?
Are you just
I'm
raking
not
in?
winning every year, actually. This year, I'm really trying.
Because I think you beat me in that first championship,
I think I might have.
and then you're telling me you've never gone back?
I've been in top 3 plenty of times. Wait, how do I enter the draft?
Very
Go to-
contentious
join
first
that,
pick
right.
here.
Did we start?
Oh yeah, we're started.
Who, I don't even know the 8th.
That's all right. Commissioner ended up with the first pick.
Yeah.
somehow.
Is this
I don't-
Of course he did.
Not
Check.
sure. Not sure who let this jerk off for the league.
Yeah.
Tough
is
choice
great.
though.
Oh.
How are you guys?
On the
Dude,
clock.
kicker the
22
dicker?
Picks. Love that.
Okay, I can't let this turn off.
Think Saquon will fall to me.
Saquon fall to you?
22 picks from now.
Yeah, if he breaks his leg and it comes out between now and
literally falls.
yeah.
There's a better chance of him falling into this room.
That's so funny.
Wait, Leon, this is your garage?
This is
This is sick.
Go to the middle of it.
Middle, go to the middle.
the middle.
You got it.
Oh, the assassin!
Hey, what's up, baby?
Saxon, fresh off the other draft I just did with him.
I'm in 5 teams.
Hey, bro, I'm,
Oh,
in, that, I'm
shit.
in that draft too, bro.
Five?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm in 4 now.
You asked, this is my second, and I was like, uh-oh, I don't know.
I'm in,
This is why divorce rate is so high, dude. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
What a pussy. I'm Heather, by the way. We have? Oh.
Wait,
Wow.
remember me.
Yeah.
Did you know my name if I was
No,
not
not at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's,
One bit.
you know, and that's the honesty I needed out of Mike.
That's fine. And that's why I introduced. That's why I introduced.
And it was kind of bold of him to be like, no, we know each other.
I kind of pull that sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, when you're my size,
Sassy, you
it
know
is
you're on the
kind of
clock.
one of those things to where, like, how dare you not, like,
Yeah.
remember the 6'5"
Yeah.
giant-headed guy.
Yeah. Very, very true. Very true.
That's so funny. And then you immediately called him out.
I did,
That
because I was like,
that was
you don't know
great.
my name.
Yeah, that's great. And
I know he
honestly,
didn't know you.
this is how you know Mike's.
Would have known better.
This is how you know Mike's a good guy, though, because he could have
Mike,
lied.
he coulda lied.
He could have been like, "No,
You're
I
on
knew
the
it was
clock.
Heather."
Very
We
well.
I'm
got
on the
10
clock?
seconds.
Oh shit!
Wow, who am I going to pick?
Wait, 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 wait,
All right, let's go.
No, Sass is on the clock.
Sassy.
Size on the clock. All right, we're going. Oh, you missed the pick. You've been on auto pick, though.
You still got
Disable auto pick.
You still got Justin,
You got Justin
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not, like, awful. Okay, I like that.
Not the exact person.
Yeah, what are you looking at that you thought Leon was on?
See, now I got to figure out my.
McCaffrey. McCaffrey's
Oh.
gonna have a good season.
You think?
Oof.
Yeah, man, he's due.
Famous last words.
I took a
You're
year
a Q
off.
I
guy?
had him in 2 leagues last year.
Wait, is
I
that,
tried
is
to
all
do
the
the
mics
Q.
on right now?
I'm
Yeah.
too disorganized.
Yeah, that's on.
Can I? This is
But what I
mine.
do
I got
during-
this one for now until
What
somebody.
I do, what I do during like when everyone else is picking is I'll go
just be
through the
honest.
list of people
just
and try to say like, okay, I think about him, I think about him, and then also my fear is always I have like 5 guys who all have the same bye week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then like week 6 comes along and I'm like scavenging for like backup running backs for the Houston Texans. to hopefully-
Yeah, but my thought with that is like, dude, if you're gonna lose 1 week, take the points throughout the season and lose 1 week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
That
I always feel there's certain things in terms of fantasy football that just prove that like you pay attention.
yeah. Okay, so you're doing this as a flex, not as much as like being worried about your team.
Well, like I think here's my thing about fantasy football. First and foremost, tonight is very important. But what's more critical, in my opinion, is continuing to pay attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be some running back that comes out of nowhere.
The downfall of a surprising amount of people.
Yeah.
What do you think about what's his name? I know you're fucking with what's his name? Scaboo?
Scattaboo?
Scattaboo.
I
The
like Scattaboo.
fuck is
Scattaboo?
Actually,
Scattaboo?
I drafted him in the other league as like my 4th running back.
Who's
Who is
Scattaboo?
it?
I'm gonna be watching him.
The kid who went to Arizona State last year.
Oh yeah, I don't masturbate
He's
to
a
college
beast
kids,
of
so you
a
guys
white
got to fill
boy
me in on
running
these.
back.
Really? I
He's a
do.
white
I
running
know.
back.
Well, I
He's a white running back and he's a beast.
He's
Here's the thing about
Now I know why Pat loves him. He's
He's a beast.
yeah.
You know he's
everything
good.
I dreamed of being.
Here's the thing about a running back like that. He has to get into the right system that'll just feed him the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not one of these guys that's going to get like 20, 30-yard chunks in the NFL. He's a guy that's going to wear a defense down because of his size.
He is.
Oh, is he big?
versatile, though.
I have no idea who
Yeah.
this is.
He's
He
he's
killed
not
it
like
Arizona State last year in that playoff game against
big,
Texas.
But he's not like
Okay.
a huge running back. He's not like a Mike
He's
Allstott.
not a big.
Oh,
guy.
he's not
just
that. But
I was. You said
he's a little, but he's a little.
you said white
thick.
running back. I was thinking Danny Woodhead. You
He's
know what I
more- he's
mean?
more
Not more like a third down back kind of
But
deal.
he's-
No, but this
Okay.
guy's a feature back.
Oh shit!
He's like he's a little bit of a do everything type of
Oh, wait.
player. Like he catches the ball. He threw touchdown passes last year.
This person just take Josh Allen in the first round. What an idiot! What an
Yeah, picking quarterbacks in the first
did
round's
that?
tough because there's
Troy?
going to be so many of them that get like 300-yard games and stuff.
That was
like
crazy. He just let me have CeeDee Lamb and he took Josh Allen. Somebody give that man a CTE scan.
Who was that?
That's a
It
Bills
is someone
fan.
named Josh.
That's a
So-
Bills fan.
Yeah, he has.
That's a Bills fan.
That's a Bills
Yeah.
fan or a
Yeah.
12-year-old.
that
I'm
was
not.
Josh Noble.
That's a Bills fan.
That is one of those things to where like
Sorry, Josh Noble. I don't know you, but bad pick, brother.
that's one of those things that you kind of like when you do like every year I try to get
Your
Lamar
first time
Jackson.
Playing,
Yeah,
And
I
I'm like,
used, I
even
used
though-
to be like that.
But I'm like I'm a Steeler fan, so
Yeah.
every like twice a year I'd be like, okay, he could suck for twice a year, but every other game he'd get like tons of points, and I'd love it. For
See,
it.
you're okay with a quarterback sucking twice a year, but not.
Then I would. That's
The
why I
bye
always
week.
try to get two good quarterbacks because one, then I have my biggest fear is like someone blows out his knee or somebody does that, and
Yeah,
I do
right.
have a good one. And then also, then during a bye week, I still have a good quarterback. Plus, I keep a quarterback away from someone else's roster if I could store him, let's say,
Sure.
like 4th or 5th round kind of deal.
Yeah, I get that. I'm the kind of guy that if my quarterback goes down, I'm finding an Andy Dalton-esque motherfucker that's just like randomly having a year that should not even be in the league, and just you live and die with
That's
that
the thing.
guy.
It's like you can pick up a quarterback who's
Oh
going to be
God!
3 points less per game than the league average quarterback.
Or you
Can
just go
make that I
find-
just make sure that I just paid you.
I just
Bro,
got
Or you just find Joe Flacco, or this year's
Oh,
Joe
these picks
Flacco,
are so
who's going to
weird.
throw for like 2 trillion
I
yards
don't
in like
hate
5
Derrick
games.
Henry as a pick.
I don't either, and I heard
No.
Derrick Henry's supposed to have
Der-
a breakout year. So
Breakout year. He had a.
breakout
Was he gonna rush like
he-
3,000
No, but he's
yards?
been, no. But he's been hurt
years when he
many
won the
years. He's been
Heisman.
hurt many years. No. But as a guy that's been hurt for plenty of seasons, it's supposed to be like. Well, they
Bounce
also said
back.
that about Christian McCaffrey,
Bounce
though.
back
So
year.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what they. Oh, is
I
it
don't know.
called a bounce
I
back
had
year?
Derrick Henry last year, and that man carried my team to
Yeah,
a
he-
championship.
Yeah, he did. He
Oh.
did.
2G. Didn't he have 2G?
Oh yeah.
Pretty cl-
Oh yeah, and he sat out one game. He could have
Bro,
fucking broke the
He
record.
seemed like he had one of his strongest years. Like,
Well,
he
man,
looked so
I knew-
strong.
He was
I knew-
quietly good last
I
year.
knew as soon as he went to Baltimore, he was going to be legit because they have a real offensive line.
Yeah.
They know how to block. That man was doing well in Tennessee, and that is a scrub organization.
That's very
The
true.
only
That's very
concern
true.
I always have about big backs is I was the guy who picked Eddie
that
George.
they're there in the morning.
What's up?
I said that they're there in the morning. Big bags.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking one of them's in my bedroom. Oh shit. No. But like, you guys remember Eddie George was just like a beast, and then all of a sudden, 1 year later, he was just like, this guy stinks.
Oh yeah. Same thing with the bus. Eventually, they break down.
Jerome Bettis, by the end, I mean, again, I'm a Steeler fan. By the end of his career, he was legitimately a mascot.
Yeah.
You're a Steelers fan?
Yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh.
Oh, well, I'm from Cleveland, so this is going to be a rough year.
I could, I smelled it.
Is that why you're just in a brown colored
No,
t-shirt?
I did a podcast today that was fall themed, so I wanted to wear orange.
By the way,
and not a flannel because
you-
we
And
know.
not a flannel because I didn't need them to think I was dykier than I already looked. So.
Yeah. So you went with the mechanic look. I love that.
Yeah.
Hell
I wanted to show my muscles off. I'm still not gay though. So, everybody's clear.
Mike,
we'll
you're up.
embrace that. Yeah. Boom.
I'm gonna stop telling.
I
you
think
guys.
honestly the
Yeah,
Rams.
yeah. No, I don't like this telling him bullshit.
I think the Rams. Honestly, I know we're here in LA and everything like that. If Stafford
Dude.
stays healthy, that defense is nasty.
Dude.
That pass rush is nasty.
And Devontae Adams
Yes.
Yeah.
and
That's what
Stafford.
just picked.
That
Yeah.
bro. That
You just picked up Devontae? Good choice.
yeah. Well, I mean, as long
He was on the
as
Jets last year.
As
didn't do a
long
whole
as
lot
the
for us.
quarterback stays
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's because it was the Jets, Pat.
because I
No,
Keep forgetting Pat's a
gotta
Jets
be
fan.
his fault.
Yeah, you know what? I thought it was bad being a Browns fan.
No,
No, it's bad being a Browns fan.
It is, but
Yeah,
is it
right.
worse being a Jets fan?
right now, yes.
no way,
You know what I mean?
no way.
But at least the
You don't
Jets
think so
have
right
been a
now?
couple
Oh,
years.
that's what I'm
All
saying.
time,
All
no.
time.
All
That's what
time,
I'm
no.
saying.
All time, no.
Yeah.
How did I get the worst position?
Okay.
What'd you get? What number are you?
All right, here's the thing about a Browns fan. Browns fans have had their moment
you're
in the
10.
sun was beating the COVID year, beating the Steelers in the COVID year.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
went to like 2 straight AFC
Championships.
Championships games
Yeah.
with Sanchez.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
That was
true.
pretty
But do you
good.
know how sad it is that you could do that with Mark Sanchez and never go back?
yeah.
Do you know how much we're counting on the fact that it was Aaron Rodgers, it was just the Jets?
Yeah.
Like that's what the
Wait.
Steelers
Yeah.
basically
Well,
were just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was just like,
Yeah.
oh, come on, it
Wait,
was the
didn't
Jets.
did Aaron
he-
Rodgers go to the Steelers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's
You know
him
what?
and,
Is
who
this
do they
the
have
first
on the
time in my
outside?
entire life that I've ever felt
DK.
bad for
Yeah,
the Steelers?
he has DK Metcalf on the outside in Pittsburgh now.
DK went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Touche.
They actually had an off season this year. Normally
Touche.
they don't have an off season.
Hey, let me ask a
I have
question.
almost
off,
the same team
Off
I have
topic.
in my other league Sass.
Would it be better if we started a group chat? Because
Instead of Instagram?
Instead of Instagram.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Probably.
100%.
Probably.
Let's do that before we leave.
down.
Because
Yes. Instagram. I
if
forget to check.
if I get a head count, it'll be easier for me to set up the cameras. Like you know
For sure.
what I'm saying.
Fuck, what were
Carry
we just
on.
screaming about, though?
We were just screaming
We're
about,
screaming about
Pittsburgh
Steelers
and
offseason.
Steelers.
I mean, listen, Aaron's not going to be running around the pocket extending plays or anything, but if he could get some time
Yeah.
to hold the ball and just let DK do DK things,
Right.
they're an team.
Their first, I mean, I think
problem
Mike
with
Tomlin
DK
is almost
Metcalf is
worth
he's
9
his own worst
wins.
enemy.
Like he just
If,
they're a well coached team, and that's almost their downfalls. They never have that year to where they just stink, to where they're gonna have 9-10 wins and they'll be
Yeah.
in that first.
Right.
The reason why they got Aaron Rodgers is to get into that one playoff game and see if they can win that one. They're just 8 years without a playoff win for the Steelers. Just doesn't fly in Pittsburgh.
You're forgetting DK Metcalf's a head case.
Yeah. Well,
And the Steelers know nothing about head case.
That's so good.
honestly, you guys, they fucking drafted, not even drafted, they picked up fucking Antonio, or what's his name? Fucking,
Antonio Brown, George
yes.
Pickens.
Crazy guy.
They
man.
can't.
be honest,
they can't
if you
wait
wanna
to put a crazy receiver fucking.
I know. They
on the
really
squad.
can't. You know what, though? I take
Was
DK
Plaxico
over
Burress a
Antonio.
Steeler, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, we think everybody's
Plaxico Burress
nuts.
before
Oh,
he
Plaxico.
shot
Oh, yeah.
himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put them in Pittsburgh in the middle of nowhere where there's no news cameras or TMZ.
They own the cops.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
basically
yeah.
own the cops. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody finds out shit, dude. Also,
Honestly,
like, you
bro.
think Pittsburgh cops are going to pull over Antonio Brown after he has 120 yards and 3 TDs and be like, hey, put your dick away?
Yeah.
No. They're going to be
Pittsburgh is
like,
like,
slap it on my face. We
Bro,
love
what,
you.
what is there for a black dude to do in Pittsburgh other than go crazy?
Go to a club.
Other
That's
than
it.
lose his fucking mind.
Exactly.
Stay in your house,
Crazy stuff.
focus, and then go to Miami and Dallas and LA on Tuesday. Which is,
Yeah.
did you guys see that? That's essentially what's the old Browns quarterback? The
Deshaun Watson.
no, the other one, not the guy who puts his penis
Baker
on people's
Mayfield.
eyes.
Baker?
No,
No.
the other one.
Manziel?
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. He used to sit there and say he was so despondent in Cleveland that every Monday after practice he'd get on a flight because the Cleveland's facility is near the Cleveland airport, and he would be in Miami smoking blunts, doing
Oh,
whatever.
Well, you know why,
I just
though?
saw a story where
You-
he was talking about how he like hit up Carmelo Anthony and was like, "Yo, I want to go to this club tonight, but I got practice tomorrow morning." And Carmelo was like, "So don't come." And then he flew to New York, went to the club till 4 a.m, got in a plane, was at practice at 8 a.m, whatever it was.
Well, I think the problem is that the drugs in Cleveland aren't as clean or as good that you can get in Miami, in LA, and in
well,
New
there's
York.
not enough people doing the good drugs. There's
Well, exactly.
more
And
people
so
doing
Johnny-
the meth drugs.
Right. And Johnny Manziel is like, no, I need uppers, dude, not downers. And
Right.
so he's got to go to the right places.
See, that's honestly some inside
you can find him
information
in
that you don't
College
get.
Station.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you,
can
I'm
find
telling you, Ohio is no, like, we have heroin, we have meth, we have fentanyl, we have all that shit. When you want uppers, you got to find the right people. I mean,
Well,
he
it's like,
could.
what's the point of doing an upper in a field? What are you going to run laps? You know?
we have like a downtown area and like stuff like that, but it's like,
That's how you know it's bad. You said downtown area.
well, we have the flats. If you've never been to Cleveland, we have the flats, and the flats are pretty fun, but it's very like the same shit. It's just bars out with fucking ugly
It's
white
every
people.
It's every mid-sized city
Yes.
in America.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Indianapolis, St.
my God.
Louis. It's all it's a very similar vibe in terms of all of them.
Why doesn't this
Except in the Steelers, I mean, like legitimately,
Right?
there was a story on ESPN.
No.
They
Okay, that's
they had a
respectful.
county cop
you gotta-
on payroll
Yeah,
whose
you gotta
job
go
was
here
to
and turn the
basically
sound
catch
on.
the guys before they
wait,
did
are you
anything
in
they
settings?
couldn't
Yeah.
they couldn't cover up.
Dang.
I love that.
Yeah, it's called winning.
Oh, I see. Sound effects. Okay. So I'm like, I
Fuck,
put
how
it
do
on
I-
my leg so it would let me know. I don't even know who I've drafted so far. Oh. the people
You'll
that-
win.
Excellent.
Okay.
You'll absolutely win.
No. I'm good. I thought because it's been so long that it's auto drafted me at some point, but it hasn't. So I'm good. Look at that. DK Metcalf is still on there.
Yeah, man. I mean, DK, man.
I don't know. The way this draft is going, he might be there till the seventh round. I truly don't understand these people.
Are you filming here all the time, Leah?
So we just started I've been doing a comedy fitness podcast where we're like riffing off of Instagram reels
Fuck, how do I
from the stage.
see who
So,
I've drafted?
We have 25 episodes, and this is going to be kind of an extension of that.
Yeah,
page.
I'm used to the Yahoo
we're
app.
gonna-
This is dope. I mean, this setup is amazing.
I'm in
I would come to a
so
show.
many of them now
Thank
that
you.
I just,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You're
We're
just
I'm gonna
fluent.
start doing
I'm just
shows here.
fluent in
You
all.
should.
Yeah.
Because
This
once you
bullshit.
open the garage,
I haven't played in an ESPN
so
league
I'm gonna
in
make like a tunnel.
forever.
Yeah.
Ooh, who the
I'm
fuck am I
get
gonna take
those
right
and make,
now?
like walls on the side, so it's like a black box that extends. to
Yeah,
my
you know,
house.
Marissa takes risks,
Yeah.
but
I mean, this
she
this
she
is-
takes big
I mean,
risks, but
He's
she.
underrated.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna go with
Thank you. I've been
the
working on
New
it for a
England
long
kid
time.
here.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can
Little
tell
early,
this
but
is
give me
literally
something
like
to watch
2
on
years.
Sunday.
You know,
Collecting
sometimes you
stuff
do that when you
Yeah.
like. I'll pick a Steeler just because I know, like,
you know
okay, at
Kevin
least
the
I'll watch
Carpenter?
him and
Yeah.
I'll
He helped
something
me
to cheer
build
for.
this
kinda
And this
thing.
dude, Travion Henderson,
Yeah,
out of Ohio, is supposed to be very good.
Yeah.
We'll see if he pans out because we still have what's his name
I
back there
haven't
too.
yet, no. He's asked me.
It doesn't pay great,
Yeah.
but it's fun.
I think
Oh,
Vrabel
yeah.
is worth getting
A couple years
the
ago, I was
Patriots to
like,
like a minimum of
going
like
out of town
7
and
Patriots have had a-
wins
hitting
and
the
basically
road and-
playing
have to-
interesting
The
games
law
in
firm.
December.
Pick him up.
No, I'm not.
Jarvis
I did it.
What'd you, DK?
I did.
Vrabel makes us a stable
That's what I'm
organization.
saying.
Yeah,
If you're a stable organization, it's almost worth 7 wins.
Yeah, I did it with that
Like,
a couple
absolutely.
months ago.
It-
And honestly, it's a lot of
again,
fun,
that's
and
Mike
they
Tom
really
because
take
you just
care
know
of
what you're
you.
doing
Yeah.
and you
They don't
and you
have
play
to-
all the
I mean,
teams
he
like
won,
Cleveland who don't.
10
know.
games
And,
with
and then they
what's
paid
his
you-
name
I
in
mean, I got
Tennessee.
paid like $300 for the weekend, which was
Tannehill.
great, but like,
Yeah, but he also everybody says that he also had Derrick Henry and AJ Brown, and it's like you only made it to one AFC
That is a
championship.
good point.
That's kind of crazy because they had a great defense too.
That's what I'm hoping with the Steelers.
Yeah,
Honestly, the guy who they picked up this year that I think has a
I got
chance
this
to be
ass
something.
ass kicker of a
Jalen-
job right now. I got him selling
Ramsey
cars,
right
so,
now
like,
is
that's really
balling
why
for
I
the
haven't been
Steelers.
able.
Really?
Yeah, they have him playing more like a hybrid, like Troy Polamalu position,
Bro, I haven't
not
been
just pure
doing any
corner.
mics.
And so he keeps
just been,
blitzing.
like,
He's kind
hanging
of
on to
roving,
this
doing all that
for
kind of
dear life.
stuff.
See, that's what you need in this league right now is to be able to disguise your defense because they're so good at reading defenses.
Bring the community
If you can have a versatile
so to speak.
back,
Because honestly,
corner,
you're-
safety, whatever, that goes a long way.
They had an interview with Brady and they talked about him going into the Kansas City, like the Super Bowl where he was with the Buccaneers.
Oh yeah.
And he sat there and goes, for 2 weeks, I studied their film so much. I knew by like the position, like how they would set up their hips. I knew exactly, like, okay,
And my neighbors party.
you're about
They're
to bail
always
out,
partying
and
on
you're
the
gonna do
weekends.
this,
They're
and you're gonna
cool.
do that, like just by just their
Not so
eyes
much
and
on
their
the
like such
weekdays,
little
but
tells.
weekends,
I mean,
they're
that's
cool.
how in depth he was about that.
That was the reason he was so good, was his preparation.
Yeah. And then his ability to decipher the information so quickly.
What do I need? I need a running back or a tight end here.
Tight end is tough when you want to, because if you have a great tight end in this, it helps amazingly, but you don't want to like pick one too early kind of deal.
Yeah, totally. I'm under the impression of if they are there,
Yeah.
Yeah,
take
our
them?
first.
Yeah.
Well,
Once
the
you
first
get,
show
like,
that I
your
did-
big skill
well, I did
players,
some shows,
if
like,
there's
so
a
I have
good tight
big
end
backyard.
in
The
that
last time I
fourth
did
or fifth
comedy,
round,
Yeah.
it
you
was
take them.
on the
But you
side
don't
of the
reach
house
for
in the
one.
backyard. We
You
had,
certainly
like,
don't go too
75
early.
people.
I'm never going to be one of those guys that takes them
But
in the
you
third
know,
round.
outside comedy is just
hard.
it's not.
Yeah.
Even when you kill, you feel like you suck.
Yeah. But you're like, I also competed with the birds over there.
Yeah.
That were like, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like it. So
Yeah. There's
it-
something about it being enclosed that makes you feel like
it's the magic of it.
it is.
You know,
it
the
is.
acoustics, the,
Yes.
you know, the
Yes.
hearing the laughter, the feedback. It's like we need that.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. And this just looks cool. Like this looks. I've done don't tells that look the exact same way than this.
I sent my father a clip from a Don't Tell, and he goes, "Are you in someone's living room? What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Touche,
My
man."
thing with Don't Tell is just like how many there are. Like you'll be like, oh yeah, don't tell Akron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell Erie. Don't
Yeah.
tell Johnstown. I mean, like, I could get don't tell L.A. Don't tell Orange County. Don't tell Cleveland.
But you're like, so everybody's told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody knows about it.
Everybody's told you.
Everybody
Please
knows
don't-
about it.
Well, please don't tell.
Yeah. At this point, there is nothing
It's
to
basically,
tell. You know?
hey, we're not going to tell you the comics because they might not be good. This is Illinois. Sorry. Like,
Yeah, this is also a Don't Tell Florida Redondo Beach. Just so you know, these are 45 to 80-year-old
I am
people.
doing a Don't Tell Fort Lauderdale in November. I'm just fucking with you.
Honestly, you would crush, Anthony. You know you'd crush in Florida.
Oh, I am going to Fort Lauderdale in November for my own show, like headline. I'm not doing it.
Headlining Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah.
Where at?
This place called The Fitz on 2nd. Have you
I
been?
know Fort Lauderdale is very close to Miami. You can get a lot of people out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm a
Aware of geography.
Yeah, I'm a white kid from
I
New
forget
England.
he's
Where
from
do you think?
Boston because he knows the East Coast. If you're not from like the Midwest or East Coast, you don't know East Coast geography.
Oh my God! I was talking to what I thought was a beautiful, intelligent woman the other night, and then I just found out.
Ain't that always the shit?
Yeah.
Ain't that the way?
And then she was like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "Outside Boston." And she was like, "That's near like Chicago, right?" And I was like, "Nope." And she was like, "Atlanta?" And I was like, "Man, you did not pay attention in school."
Think more like Boston.
Yeah.
Well, at least
She didn't even know where the state of Massachusetts was.
Well, how about this?
It's crazy. That's so.
She said she didn't know where the state of Massachusetts was.
They had no idea that it was above, that there was anything above New York, is what she said.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Was she
That's
from
sad.
here?
Yes.
Because California, honestly,
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I have had so many times where I've been like, "Oh, I'm from Pittsburgh," and
Yes.
they'll be like, "How far is that from St. Louis?" I'm
Yes.
like, "A 2-day
Dude,
drive."
how is this
Or
happening?
like I don't. I have a difficult time like going, "Hey, it's 5 hours from Washington D.C." and
Right.
they'll still be blank stares.
Californians only know to Vegas,
Yeah.
and then back. That's
Yeah.
it.
They're also all retarded. The amount of times
What the fuck did you just
I'll be
say?
talking about something with my wife. She's like, "Yeah, why didn't we learn this in school?" I'm like, "We did." I don't know what they were teaching you people.
One of my jokes literally starts with,
wife
"I'm
from
from
California?
Ohio. Do you guys know where that is?" And most people go, and I go, "It doesn't matter. It's over there." And
Yeah.
they're just like, "Don't care."
Well, it's the same way that
It is
Californians.
really easy to get good grades in California.
Yeah, they don't give
Like-
grades anymore, dude.
They just give,
Yeah. Hey, we're here.
It's like I got F on the test. Could I like take it over and use my book? Yeah.
That's so crazy. It's kind of
Take it
like
over.
drivers in California, how everybody's in their own fucking world. That's how they teach kids here. This is what you want to learn? Cool. You don't have to learn anything else.
That's very true.
We get weirded out when they don't know like basic things about history.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, I've sat there and been like, "Hey guys, this is D-Day," and people just be like, "What day?" And I'm like, "June 6, 19." The reason why we don't speak German right now.
I thought there was already a D in
Hey,
day.
no, but you know what's interesting? Like we're definitely getting dumber as a society.
Oh, for
Yes,
sure.
yes, yes.
But things are getting so intelligent that we don't need to be smart.
Yes.
It's weird. It's like a weird like trade-offs that we're.
That's a very, very
happening.
great point, actually. We are getting, it's almost like AI wants that. Like, they want us dumber so that
Yeah.
they're smarter to be able to.
This is everybody else in the world's plan, is make America as dumb as they can be.
Yeah.
And then that's how we take them all. That's
But
what
I think
That's
it's
the
all
TikTok
countries are
algorithm, is
dumb.
China trying to make us dumb.
it is
By the way,
you know,
the
it's
TikTok
not
in
getting
China
dumb.
is not
No,
the same
except
as
for
the
China,
TikTok.
except for
Yeah,
China.
China's not
Exactly.
getting-
Chinese TikTok is different than ours.
Come on.
They got
It's very
stupid
much
TikTok.
is, yeah.
Bro, they're still
Okay.
getting beat in classrooms in China.
Oh yeah. Man, we need to bring that back,
You
dude.
better get an A.
Did anyone else's principal have a paddle?
Yeah.
Mine would whoop your ass. That's how old I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just aged you guys a little bit. I went to an all-boy Catholic high school. They were beating us. There's no question about it.
You were hopeful that was all they were doing.
That's so good.
I went to high school with mostly Jewish kids, so they were just teaching us really well. Like,
Pat's really
No,
good at
manners
money
here.
right now.
That's
Pat's
when you know
really
a good
good at
school and
money.
a good hospital. Yeah.
we don't do this right, somebody's going to complain.
Damn, bro.
But the funny thing is, have you ever caught Chat GPT with like a mistake, and you call it on it, and I'm just like, how do I trust you when I just caught you on a huge mistake?
I have a friend
Bro,
who.
I don't like ChatGPT anymore. It's kind of dumb, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it really fucks up a lot.
I have a friend who will ask her ChatGPT something, and then she'll be like, "Don't fucking lie to me. Like, don't
No, it
play
lies.
with me. It lies.
It lies.
But also,
It affirms
I just
whatever you want to hear.
Yeah.
But I also just read an article literally this morning that said ChatGPT is now listening in on every single person's conversations. They're watching everything you are being typed into ChatGPT is now being recorded.
Hey man, that's been going on since MySpace.
Chat-
Gotta let you
Well,
know.
Well, no, but it's
ChatGPT
out.
stopped actually like doing good and just telling you what you want to hear. Like before you guys came over here, I asked it a basic, it's like, how do I do this with Ecamm? And it just said, oh, go to settings and you'll find it there. That's what it told me.
And you're
I'm like, did you
fucking
type in
duh.
no shit?
Bro, the amount of times I
So
tell
good.
ChatGPT to just shut up and fuck off. Like,
Wait, I'm so sorry. Can I ask a quick question about fantasy? What is our? I need to know what I'm drafting. Do we have 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers?
2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex, 1 quarterback.
It's crazy you're asking this in the 6th round.
Anthony, I got asked to do this today, dude.
and we appreciate you.
And I'm here, but okay. What am I? I have 1 flex position, a defense,
yeah,
Yes.
defense.
and then
kicker.
how many bench positions do I have?
I mean, we have 16 rounds.
7.
Is it a
You have a
12-person
lot.
league?
Yeah.
Okay,
You have 7 bench.
7 on the bench.
7 on the bench. Okay, thank you. I'm just like I need to know what I'm. 2 wide receiver, 1 flex. Okay,
Shit, I'm the next pick.
that's what I needed to know.
Like I like again, I do like just weird stuff on ChatGPT. So I was like asking, why didn't the Steelers draft any of like the great Western PA? Like they didn't draft Marino, they didn't draft Montana, and one of them goes yes, and they didn't. And in ChatGPT, it didn't draft Joe Namath. And I go, did it have an opportunity to draft Joe Namath? And they were like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, maybe that's
Just
why they
said
didn't
right
draft Joe Namath.
Yeah.
Truly,
Yeah, no,
I don't trust
I'm gonna
any
start
technology.
looking for like alternate AI because I'm pretty done with ChatGPT. I think it's kind of garbage. it hasn't given.
If you're gonna run my life, run it correctly.
yeah,
Right.
or give me some like. I need to be impressed with AI. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm all
First
over the
off, we are
place.
at like the
I'm having a
beginning.
bad draft.
Yeah.
We are like at the VCR
I've got a
of,
pretty damn good team.
of AI. It will get hopefully.
Here's what kills me.
I still
about,
think-
It will eventually, when it becomes our overlords and
fantasy,
start like
like,
World
prediction
War
algorithm.
III, we will
I
be
just
like,
did a
oh,
draft.
okay, yeah, that's a good feature.
and it gives me a grade of a C, and it goes, your weaknesses are defense and kicker. I'm like, what? Then my team's fucking good.
Why is Rashi Rice suspended?
PEDs maybe?
What?
Is he PEDs or did he hit his wife?
I mean, they're
did look this up
not
and
mutually
now-
exclusive. I think one leads to the other.
Do you know what's so weird? Like
Was it
my
PEDs?
brother played football at a Division II school that took a lot of like bad kids, like
PEDs.
they do all that. And the coach flat out told me, he says, I'd rather have to take a kid that got in trouble with drugs or hitting somebody than ultimately because the kid couldn't play. Because even
Yeah.
if like we're bringing him down a level, then he still could suck.
Drunk
Whereas
driving.
if he just hit his girlfriend, he still might be a hell of a player.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like
Dude.
the head coach.
hey, are we here to
basically said
win
that.
games or are we here to make people feel good?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
get
because if you
that.
can't play at Pitt, maybe you can't play here either.
Yeah.
But if you hit someone, then yeah, there's a good chance that, you know what, you might still be a pass
Actually,
rusher.
in fact, if you look statistically at NFL players that have got caught for beating their wives, most of them really good players. Not gonna lie. Not honestly, it's like that Neil Brennan joke where he's like, you have to be a psycho to be a great athlete. And like some of them go the wrong way with it.
Yeah, man. What
There-
about
you have to
all-
play
what
with an
about all
edge.
the
That's what the
Karl
coach says. You
Karl
gotta play with an
Malone,
edge.
News that's finally leaking out about getting a what, like a.
Oh
14-year-old
yeah. Like
Back in the day when he was a
and then just
superstar.
completely like, I don't want anything to do with this kid for the rest of its life. Immediately paid off her parents, everything. And by
Yeah.
kid, I mean the
You
kid he
never heard
had
about
with
it
the
till now.
14-year-old, not the
Both of them.
14-year-old.
Yeah.
With either of these kids.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin's like telling the story of how he stabbed one of his teammates in the neck.
Yeah, I got some Michael Irvin stories, boy.
He was crazy.
I don't know if I can say them on Instagram.
On air.
Like you have
Yeah.
secret ones that nobody knows? How do you
sure.
have
Yes.
secret ones?
I can't tell you. I can tell you
we
after,
live
but
in
I can't.
Hollywood.
Yeah, man. Me and this guy have spent a good amount of time together.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you guys where. We can all meet him on Monday. Honestly,
Where?
I was
I
thinking,
can't tell you right
I
now.
was thinking about hitting you up on Labor Day.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I saw he was down for the Miami game.
Oh, true.
But like once NFL season starts and he's in the studios, he's around LA, baby. There are
Leon,
spots
you
he
got
likes
7
to
seconds
go.
pick, right?
God damn it.
There are spots people like to do
Leon,
drugs
do you
at.
Still have money?
So much.
Oh, Nick.
So
Okay.
much.
It doesn't take that much to have a drug habit.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm not asking for
That's
myself.
also true.
Yeah. Like
I-
most homeless people have
I
a
know
drug
some
habit.
women that could use that.
Use drugs from a
No.
ex-NFL player?
No, use money.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that he would like.
Bro, I even
How do
turned
you-
my
how do you
notifications
know he
on
would
and
like
still
them?
not notifying me.
Have you seen my sister?
Oh yeah, no, she is fine.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Are
I-
you
I-
pimping your sister out to Michael Irvin?
I'm not pimping my sister, but I'm pimping her friends.
I'll pimp your sister and her friends to Michael Irvin.
You don't think my sister knows how to handle herself? She could go get a free meal and
I
walk
got
right
that
away
from,
from
Friends
it.
I
know
just
how
got
to
that
handle
from the
herself.
fucking growl you made before you said that. She's your sister. I'm sure she
Well,
knows
I
how
would
to.
also not allow it to happen. So
Fine. Listen,
But
do you want to meet him or
she
not?
likes
man?
a fun time. She does like a fun time, and if he's not weird and creepy, she loves to have fun.
I will say he's not weird and creepy.
If he's cool,
He's
just
eccentric.
my sister and her
He's
friends,
just a
Anthony.
50-something-year-old man.
We need to
who
talk because
still
Yeah.
acts like he's 18.
Yeah. I cannot wait to
as
tell
long
you
as
guys
he's
the
not-
story
as
once
long
we
as
get
he's
off
cool
this.
and
mother-
chill, my sister just likes to have fun.
And the craziest thing about
All right,
Michael
I'll say-
Irving is, like, as good as he was at football, everyone who's, like, spent a lot of time with him was like, no, dude, that guy's true calling, organizing orgies.
Yeah.
Like, he was good at football, but he was great at conducting an orgy.
Listen,
Honestly, that has to be a skill.
yeah, I could do
Hey, as somebody that was not a part of the orgy, can confirm. Guy is all time at creating orgies. It is. Guy is undeniably talented.
Like you walk away from it, and you go, "That was a well-run orgy."
yeah, I really appreciated the wet naps. You know, you don't get a lot.
Who would have thought?
He's like
Okay,
he's
I
like
need
the
a-
Christopher Nolan of orgies.
It's deeper meaning. Like you walk away smarter. You're like,
Yeah,
God, I can't.
Did I come?
Do I even care?
Did I come or did I grow?
Yeah.
I didn't come, but I did get smarter.
Yeah.
That was the end of Oppenheimer.
I don't know.
When he like he basically is like maybe we like he did start the end of the world. We just aren't there yet. And then I did come. No. They had titties in it. Good for them. Anyway, I always love when they make titties in the movies.
Yeah.
Especially in a smart movie.
Yeah.
You can sneak titties into a smart movie. That's kind of impressive.
That's how good of a director he is.
If you, I like the phrase "sneak them in" because I'm sick of just like big obvious flash of titties just to have titties.
Yeah.
Make it
I'm down.
make
it's
it
so
classy.
played.
Make
It's
it
so
make
played.
it classy.
By
This
the way,
isn't
you just described the
Bros.
80s.
yeah.
The 80s movies would be just like you'd be just like, and then all of a sudden just like titties would just fly across the screen.
Right.
But then somewhere in like the late 90s, there was like a titty embargo.
Titty embargo.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh shit, man. My team is a mess right now.
Yeah, I have 9 running backs.
Do you actually?
No, I just
No. I make jokes for a living.
Got him.
You never know with this league.
Already fucking.
Okay, I do have 5 wide receivers already.
No, you don't.
I do. No,
you
I
don't.
do. And I just picked up my last running back, which, and by last, I mean second.
By the way, you talked about like suspended players. You do have to like keep in mind that like, okay, when do you could keep someone on the bench if you think by like
Yeah.
the middle of the year
Yeah.
they could be something. That's a Jordan Addison or something like that.
Right.
Because it's 3
Well,
games.
that's what I used to do with the kid from the Browns that eventually went to the Patriots. No, the wide receiver that he kept getting busted for
Josh
pot.
Gordon.
Oh, Josh Gordon.
That man could have been a top 15 wide receiver all
Yeah.
time. He was undeniably talented.
smoking pot.
And the league couldn't just leave him alone.
But it's also like,
Him and Ricky Williams, man.
oh my
That's what-
God,
that's what
Everyone,
I'm saying.
want to say that pot doesn't destroy lives.
Ricky Williams.
But now I think
Somehow he kept his fat ass neck though, but he still couldn't play football.
I love that.
He did, dude. I was like, why hasn't that slimmed down? Why is fucking Ricky Williams still fucking?
Yeah, weed is like preserved him. Like he still like looks like he could like.
Well, he's
run
black,
Yeah,
so
It's true.
And-
it don't crack.
I'm blaming weed. I'm not saying.
Well, if that's the case, then I would look 5 years old. So, and I look 50.
Well,
I'm
I
not.
actually look this old at 5, so I think I'm
I'm
right on.
I'll show you pictures of me at
Yeah,
8 years old. It was this.
Yeah.
You already had gray streaks going
Oh,
through.
yeah.
You're like,
I look like I was called sir by people when I was 9 years old.
He was Aykroyd's stand-in in Tommy Boy, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking 11.
at 11.
Seriously. Do you know how fucked up it is to walk into a Best Buy and people start returning TVs to you?
How old were you when you felt confident enough to go into a liquor store, no ID, they're not going to ask me for it, I'm just going to put the 30 down, pay for it, and go? I know mine. Pat's still not there.
When I was,
It had to be outside of it had to be first year college at UConn.
Listen, first of all,
First year college.
Because Pittsburgh, everybody knew me. Because in the neighborhood, they were like, "Oh, it's
yeah,
Mike."
yeah,
But like,
yeah.
in-
Junior
I get
year
it.
in high school, I was
you
buying
couldn't
everything.
find one
Yeah.
liquor store run by.
I think I was
not in
15
Pittsburgh,
years
none.
old.
We don't allow them.
But you also never like went on a vacation where you were like the guy that looked older and bought alcohol for people, like that kind of thing.
I was in a family of 8. The only time we ever went on vacation.
Well, you never went on
That's
like
what I was
a
gonna-
spring break with your friends or
Went to
anything.
the Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, we went to Jersey. We'd go to fucking Red Bank to see my freaking parents. We go to Kennywood in Pittsburgh.
Not even,
Oh,
not
yeah,
even
yeah,
the beach
yeah,
in go to
Kenny
Red
would.
Bank.
Yeah.
That's so
We'd
funny.
go to Red Bank and see people getting buried. That'd be like, yeah, that's where they buried
There's
somebody.
a
Don't worry
kid
about
named
it.
Kevin Smith. He's going to be famous in 20 years.
He's just
Go
a fat.
find him.
He's just a fat fuck right now, but he's gonna write a movie.
Oh my god, we used to. I went on a.
Damn it.
When I was a senior, I had my manager's ID. It said I was 28 years old, bought alcohol the whole entire trip, no problem.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
See, I honestly think back in the
We
day,
had like
people
the one
weren't
liquor
that.
store
They didn't
that
give a
won't sell to
fuck.
anyone.
It was also like you didn't have the blue light that you
Yeah,
can just
that's
like
true.
put it under a scanner. Like if you look enough like the fucking picture and it's not an obvious fake, they're gonna sell to you.
Right.
We'll never know how easy it was to get a fake ID, guys.
Oh, they will never know.
They were,
I-
bro, if you had anything that looked,
Oh
like,
yeah.
If you
Oh,
handed
yeah.
a bouncer
Kind of ID,
a
you were
plastic
good.
card with a picture on it,
Yeah.
you were good.
you were.
Do you
good.
guys remember though that when fake IDs were really starting to make a thing, it was all from Pennsylvania. All the fake IDs came from Pennsylvania for some reason.
That must be a Ohio thing.
Really, all of our fake IDs were Pennsylvania. Every single
okay,
one.
Well, Ohio would
This is
want
right next door.
Pennsylvania.
I know,
Yeah,
but
right.
But then,
like,
like when I went to Yukon, everyone's was like Vermont or New Hampshire or
Right.
something like that.
Okay.
And growing up there, New England, everyone I got was Maryland, Virginia, Philly, something
But
stupid.
the Pennsylvania ones were so like distinct with like the blue and the yellow, and it was so weird that
yeah,
they
but you
chose
think
that
a
one.
bouncer in Worcester, Massachusetts knew that? You know what I mean?
No, but I also think they could have gone with a more basic one.
Yeah,
Ohio
for-
was very basic.
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
everyone
for
would
sure.
know what Ohio, like what the
How many people from Ohio are in fucking
I don't know
Yukon?
why so
Where-
many
where-
Pennsylvanians are up there.
There's people from Ohio everywhere. I don't get it.
Everywhere.
They're
dude.
fucking all over the
They're
place.
all,
They're a
we're,
plague.
it's too much.
I mean,
Well, 'cause they all
according to the
leave.
Oregon Trail, they did not.
Yeah.
They did not spread out, dude.
It is a
the Oregon Trail is from the West Coast, you idiot. It's from
To the West Coast.
It's to the West Coast.
Coast.
to Oregon.
Yeah.
That's why they named it the Oregon Trail.
No. But it
'Cause it
comes
went-
down.
high
It's
school
from
in
the
California?
south and shit. It's not. It's no. Sorry, I didn't mean to call
Are
you an
you
idiot,
Googling
Anthony.
it? Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get
yeah,
it. It's going to be wrong.
The Oregon Trail starts
Well, but
in
the
Independence, Missouri.
Bro,
It
I'm
ends in
I don't
Oregon,
use
we know
chat.
this.
I'd rather use Google now. Like I don't even. Chat,
Yeah.
chat just pisses me off.
Well, it also uses like a bottle of water.
How about the Oregon Trail? The first thing comes up is the video game.
I love the video
Yeah,
game. I
that's-
played it many a time.
For sure.
We all did in school, yeah.
With those old ass
The Oregon Trail
computers.
started in Independence, Missouri, and went all the way out to the Oregon Territory.
Okay, so Anthony still would not have been able to ride the Oregon Trail because he's from fucking Boston.
Yeah, we didn't have to leave a perfect place. Yeah, what I'm saying is, you guys started in
Ohio
Missouri,
still-
and
Ohio
then
still.
you just stopped 2 states
No,
later.
Ohio
dude.
still wouldn't because we wouldn't be in Missouri. We would be closer to you. We're not. We wouldn't be riding that Oregon Trail.
Okay, then you're just people that went to Ohio and said, "This is good."
Listen, I don't know why people
That's
settled in
crazy.
Ohio. I said this the other night. I go, I don't understand. If I was from a different country and I was coming to America, who the fuck is picking the middle of the country to be like, yeah, this
Dude, look
seems
at
right.
look at those.
Flat. It's flat.
It's flat, but
It's-
there's beaches on both
It's
sides.
affordable.
Yeah, but nobody knew
Why do
how to
people
get
go
to the
there
other side.
now? Because it's affordable.
It's affordable, but it's also fucking
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Have you guys ever driven through?
Okay, who Germans were big in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, Polish more so.
So,
Yeah.
like Polish and German, all that kind of stuff. Okay.
I'm listening.
So you're from Poland, you're from Germany, you eventually see Lake Erie. That's good enough. That's a good enough beach.
I see. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, touche. Touche
Yeah.
on that. You actually get a beach from there. You're right. You're right. Is it bad that I want to pick up the Steelers defense right now?
They're gonna be good,
I know, but
especially
it
when
feels,
they
it feels
face,
like.
especially when they face Joe Flacco and those guys.
Okay, you know what? No, I'm not picking it up.
It is crazy that Joe Flacco's starting for y'all. Can we talk about that?
Fine.
I know. Let's talk about the Browns.
Yeah.
Did anybody
God.
pick up that female assistant general manager that everybody's like listening to, like who's talking about quarterbacks and stuff like that? And she just gave a 2-minute answer that meant nothing. Did anyone see it? It went viral, like, because they interviewed her and they're like, "How do you pick quarterbacks?" And she's just like, "Well, we monitor their, their touch points, and ultimately understand that there are several things and factors that everything." And all of these people that like cover the Browns for like the plane dealer are all sitting there going like, "What's this girl talking about?"
I don't know. I try my best to stay out of the Browns picks or whatever they choose to do because it's devastating.
Well, yeah, you can't.
I love the day after a Steelers-Browns game tuning into local Cleveland Browns radio because it is so like they're so hate-filled and so despondent, and then the people calling in are just like, why do I live? Why I have a shotgun in my mouth. Give me one reason not to pull the trigger, and they can't give them one.
Probably not one. Yeah. Honestly, most of them should.
That's a level of pettiness, though, to go listen to your rival sports station after beating them.
Absolutely.
I don't know that Boston people do that. Like,
you would absolutely do that. Turn into the fan after freaking the Jets like get humiliated.
I mean, I'm going to now. It's a great idea.
Why can't Aaron Judge hit in the playoffs? I'll hang up.
New York is the best because they'll just sit there like, how about Aaron Rodgers? Let's kill him. I want to listen to your call.
I want to listen
Mike,
to your
first
call.
time, long time. I want to know how come Aaron Rodgers is such a fucking prick. I'll hang up and listen.
That's 2.5 hours on the fan after fucking a Jets game. Why is it that I cheer for this awful team and I hate my life? I'll listen to your answer.
I'll listen to the answer.
Well, Vinny, here's why. Because you're stupid.
Oh, my God.
Or the other thing I get with Browns fans, in like when you listen after a game, there's always the one that believes they're like, two plays would have gone some other way.
Right.
There would have somehow, even if they lost 45-0.
Yeah.
They'd have been like, that third down call in the second quarter.
It's because the motto in Cleveland is there's always next year. So, like, we always have to be looking to next year because for some reason our owners don't want us to develop a team at all. They just want us to have some rising star. We paid so much money to Deshaun Watson for what? For nothing.
No, it was
had a quarterback
you
that
guys
you're
are
like,
paying
can
him
we find a real Stevie
You
one?
guys are gonna be paying him forever.
Forever. And he's going to rape so
like
many
Baker,
more.
and it's
so
not.
fast
Here's the other thing: they paid him after everything came out.
I know.
That was like they couldn't.
And then like 40 more counts came out, and they're like, no, guys, allegedly, you know, like it's fine.
And then he was like, I kind of don't want to play football.
He's like, my pinky toe hurts. Please
When
don't
have
play
we
me.
seen him play? When's the last
Because
time
he's
he
a
played?
bitch, Deshaun
Houston.
Watson.
Houston.
He was good in Houston.
He was
For a
great
year.
in Houston.
For a year.
What year was that?
For a year, exactly.
Yeah,
He was
for
good
one
for a
year he was awesome.
Yep.
And then but the thing was, I love what his agent did. He was going to Atlanta. And then basically as the Browns came up to him and said, "Hey, what would it take you to play for the Browns?" And they're like, $250 million guaranteed. Like thinking no one would do it, and the Browns were like, "Done."
Yeah.
And then the agent
That's a
was
car
like,
sales tactic right there. Just slap a number, and if they're dumb enough to say yes, all right, pal, you got it.
Sign right here.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Guaranteed.
Sign right here.
Insane. Insane.
Let me
He's
get my
played
finance
like
guy.
4 games.
Just so wild.
Everyone's like, "Wait, he's going to the Browns?" Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
But even like outside of Deshaun, they might be the worst drafting team of all time out of all sports.
Yeah.
I would
And
say,
like that's coming from a guy that has watched Bill Belichick draft ungodly
Wide
zero
receivers.
talent wide receivers
Yeah.
with absolute obvious superstars on the board.
You want to know my
We're
favorite
bad
Bill
at
Bel-
drafting. Somehow Cleveland's worse.
We have a problem where we. Go ahead.
You want to know
Matt.
my favorite Bill Belichick draft pick?
what?
Chris Hogan, lacrosse player from Penn State.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, you know what? Hey, that guy has a Super Bowl ring.
Wow. Wow. You know the
By the
problem
way,
is that.
As a Patriot fan, did you take glory in that Monday night?
No, I don't want him to suck. But like
Is he losing his mind?
He's 72, dog. Like honestly, like
he's losing
he's
it, right?
72, banging a 24-year-old. He ain't thinking about football anymore, Jack.
Nah, he's
I'm
not.
sorry. When was the last time that man saw an ass recoil the way that girl's ass probably bounces? You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna throw it out there.
She was on the goddamn sideline with
Other
him.
than the Matt Castle season, has Bill Belichick ever gone over 500 without Tom Brady?
In Cleveland, he did with Vinny
Yeah,
Testaverde.
I thought he
Jimmy
got fired pretty
Garoppolo.
quick.
Jimmy Garoppolo went 11-7,
Okay.
missed the playoffs by one game.
Okay.
No. He had some teams. Here's the real thing about. Here's the thing about Belichick that I found out with those all those shitty documentaries that came out over the last year is he got lucky with Brady doing the Brady, we're going to keep Brady over Bledsoe thing. Not just drafting him, but keeping him over Bledsoe once Bledsoe was healthy. They go back to when he was the head coach of the Browns.
Yeah.
And he did the same exact thing, and he got ran out of town because it didn't work. And I realized, this is just a guy who was going to do it his way no matter what. And luckily, he got the greatest competitor in the NFL quarterback dumb.
And by the way, this has nothing to do with him. The most overrated thing in sports in general is coaching. Because I'll be honest with you, when it's important, but when people sit there and they talk about when Chuck Noll had Terry Bradshaw, he was smart. When he didn't, he wasn't. When Bill Belichick had Tom Brady, he was smart. When he lost him, he wasn't. It's this thing where people want to make it that because we like the coaches because it's always we relate to them a little bit more because they maybe weren't the most athletic.
It's
or
more
they
about the
didn't play.
J's and the Joes and the X's and the O's.
There's a reason why you pay players. There's a reason why you draft. There's a reason why you recruit.
Coaches won't win you a game. They can lose you a game.
Absolutely. A bad coach will absolutely lose you a
Pete
game.
Carroll, Seattle, sorry. So not running Marshawn Lynch on the 2-yard line.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That is a coach losing a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did. That was all him.
That is a coach losing it. I don't know what your point is right now, but it's wrong, Mike.
I don't say it. That wasn't as bad.
That was the
call.
worst.
The only
that was the worst
call
play
that was bad, in
in
my
history.
opinion, was going from the gun, because the gun indicated that they weren't going to run the ball. If he was under center, and that way if he had done a 3-step drop, then did it. Then ultimately, I think, but that play in general,
Well, that
was an incredible play by that
That's
DB
what
for
makes
the
the
Patriots.
play
That was
Butler,
so
that was
much more
the guy who
idiotic. It
stopped
wasn't
him.
even a bait and switch.
Brandon Browner.
Yeah.
Brandon
what
Browner just jammed that
Brandon
fool.
Browner stopped that play hard. You watch that play as film. That's insane technique for a DB to stop that. If he doesn't stop that,
Brandon
he's able
Browner
to come
was in the
underneath it.
backfield
He walks into
tripping.
the end zone.
Well, and I'm sure you guys haven't, because why would you?
If you line
watched,
up in shotgun, it was like, oh, I'm about to eat.
they literally practiced that play in the hotel walkthrough.
I saw that on the America's game. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 times. They knew it was like Brady. I knew what they were doing by the way their hips were lined up. They knew what was coming. All right, I gotta figure out.
Even when I came to the game, she didn't bargain me. She was so sweet.
Oh, shit.
So in that case, coaching was important. But
Yeah.
but in general, I mean, when people sit there and they say Belichick's the GOAT, I say he's amongst the best.
There is no coach that overcomes having shit players.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. I really can't think of one game where you go, oh, that coaching decision won them the game.
Very rarely.
I can't,
but
I'm
it does-
trying to think of one though.
Because the players have to be good enough to get you in a position for that genius coaching.
Because even if you think about Philly Special,
Yeah.
that was Foles asking what's his name, the head coach Doug Peterson, hey, Philly Special now.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson didn't call that. That was Nick Foles and the players being like, I can feel this, and that got them momentum to win that
And
Super
also,
Bowl.
when you and Leon, you could talk about this playing football. When you practice a trick play, and the team feels it that this is a great play, you have to call it in the game. Because if you don't, then everyone sits there and goes, "Man, we had a great trick play."
Yeah.
And if we don't call, and that was so many teams have won that, have used that same play, and won with it because it was just a great call.
Yeah.
The only thing
Absolutely.
that could have screwed that up would obviously be when you have a non-quarterback throw the ball. That's the only thing that screws up that play.
I mean, this question really doesn't matter because I just drafted them regardless. What do we think of Najee Harris in the Chargers this year?
If he
Other than
hadn't-
him blowing
Honestly,
himself
I think
up.
he's going to have a great year.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he do?
He lit a firework in
Did I
front
just draft and give a blind guy?
Kinda, yeah.
Wait, is he injured?
Well, now he's
no,
back.
he
He might
missed
play this
all of
Sunday,
preseason.
but
That
he
happened
missed all of
this
training
year?
camp
happened
because he
this
blew
4th of
himself
Oh
up
my
with a firework.
God.
Jesus
He missed
Christ.
all of preseason.
Jesus
Oh
Christ,
my
dude.
God.
I mean, he didn't go full. What's his name? Who played for the Giants?
Oh, Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah, he didn't go that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he,
where he like lost
yeah,
fingers.
he still has fingers, but he almost lost his sight.
Almost lost an eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by blowing himself up.
Well, I'm really glad.
Idiot, man.
I'm really glad he's on my bench.
Yeah. Hopefully he can't blow himself up on your bench.
Yeah, we'll see, dude.
Dude, dogs are awesome.
That's what I said when I came in. I literally pet this dog and I was like, I think I need a dog, bro.
Sorry, I didn't mean to record.
Yeah, there's some good dogs at the pound, man. You guys gotta go stop by.
Yeah, I'll go to the pound. They're gonna lock me
A
up
lot
in
of
there.
people are
and be
giving away
hey.
like really solid dogs.
All, dude, all the best dogs are adopted.
Yeah.
All the worst ones are also adopted.
Also,
Yeah, you know what those
That's what they
prep
leave
school
out.
dogs that like feel all like.
I mean, but you see the
I was
psychos,
made
though. You see it in their eyes,
Yeah,
like
no.
right away. You see the nut cases.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But like a dog that you fucking like adopt, there's a lot of appreciation there. Like one of these dogs that you just get as a puppy, they've got no clue what you've done for them.
Oh, I have a. He's about to be 8 year. You've met him.
Was Archie
You've met
adopted?
Archie. He's no. I got him from one of my
he is great.
close friends. Her mom bred labs for like show dogs, and I got him from her. But I've had him since. And my dog's the best, dude. He's so great.
He's a great dog.
If you've been to one of my parties, you've met my dog.
I've refused to pick any other kicker besides Chris Boswell. I always need this.
I used to be like that with Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, a great kicker can change your season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just have a feeling that the Steelers always kick tons of field goals.
Did you just roll up a joint?
I did, yeah.
I will be taking my kicker in the 16th
Can I
round.
roll up something
Yeah.
on a plate?
Like a
and
man.
smoke it
Yeah.
out?
Yeah. But I just need Chris Boswell.
Hey, Heather.
Like Chris Boswell's
If you
my
roll something
security
up, can I smoke it with you?
Oh no! I'm just kidding.
alright.
Of course, Anthony.
I got a little
anytime.
joint for us. to
Anytime
pass
you can
around,
fucking
too.
hit my.
Yeah, I gotta let you know, man. This girl is a professional roller.
Wait, though. I don't have like. Listen, this rap that I have is
you're
very
no
small.
Shayna Rabini, but but I've seen this girl in the heat
Shayna
of night.
Shayna knows how to roll. If you
I've
give her a
seen Shayna
swisher,
do surgery like while walking on somebody else's shitty
no, she's
roll.
gangster as shit when it
Dude,
comes to that. No,
she is
for
one of
sure.
my favorite like new comics I've met in LA over the last couple of years.
She's amazing.
She is incredible.
Yeah, not only
she has
funny
a weird
but like.
friendship with my sister, where they met
That
one
sounds like
time
her.
and they've just been DMing on Instagram back and forth about my nephews.
Makes sense.
And I'm like, this girl rolls great blunts. She cares about my family.
She cares about my
She's
family.
a great girl.
No, Shayna's the best, and she does roll a phenomenal blunt, and she has actually taught me how to be better at my blunt rolling. So that's why I am
Okay.
as good as I am.
And this is
because
coming
of
from a
Shayna.
guy that I suck at blunt rolling. It's no
Well,
shade to
then
anyone.
it's a
but
big deal.
No. I
Yeah.
appreciate a good blunt.
Well, I've only learned from the best, so.
Love that.
But I don't know if it's going to be tonight.
This is the nicest conversation ever. In my life.
I know, as
This is
comments,
like you
it
are
feels
great
weird.
At what? Yeah. So much niceness.
Yeah.
Someone say something.
Anthony, you're
negative.
fucking gay, dude.
There we go. There we go.
Guess who's not getting the Michael Irvin story now? Wow. Listen, you thought I was pimping your sister and her friends. It is just me and the boys.
No, honestly, if you play professional football, like therapy should be mandatory.
Oh yeah.
I 1000% agree with that.
For professional athletes and like police, I think you guys need to see a therapist
Yeah.
6 months out of the year. You're going through crazy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be mandatory.
Like what is that stat? Like an offensive lineman goes through 3 major car wrecks in a game. The equivalent to that in just
say?
yeah, just from a blitzing linebacker or whatever, or like
3
pulling
cars?
around the corner and just getting smacked by strong safety.
man.
Yeah, you need therapy.
Yeah, I didn't
after-
play at a level to where that happened. Like, but it happened a couple times.
Yeah.
Where like legitimately you would get hit and you were just kind of like, wait, where's life? What is
Yeah.
existence? What is going on? And
Yeah,
then all of a sudden you'd come to and you're like, okay, second down.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
a professional football player just has to hope they get the good kind of CTE.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like the the fun kind. You know?
Yeah. The Julian Edelman CTE
Yeah.
is what I'm looking.
Edelman.
Not the Antonio
You
Brown.
want the Wayne
No,
Corbett
not that-
yeah.
CTE where you
Yeah.
forget your kids' names? Not
You
the
want
Junior
the
Seau where
Gronk
you forget who walks
CTE.
by.
You want the Gronk CTE.
Yeah. You want Gronk
Yeah,
CTE,
yeah.
not Junior
I feel like
Seau.
Gronk
That's
had
so funny.
Gronk had CTE before he even entered the NFL, dude. Gronk
Yeah.
had CTE straight out of high school.
I mean, you
I
have
coached
8
against them
brothers.
in high school. Yeah.
You have eight brothers. You got fucking
You had
CTE.
CTE at birth.
Hell yeah.
They probably punched him back into his mom's vagina.
Yeah, all
I
right.
couldn't even say that all the way correct.
You want to do it again? Go.
Yeah, thank you.
Run it.
Wow, dude. He probably got punched back into his mom's vagina with that.
It's always better.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me do
Dude, if that's not the opening to every live stream that we have for
What
this,
if you did that as just a random thing? And then and then we'd just be like, yeah, this is a political discussion about the 2028 presidential election. And then you'd be like, punch in the vagina.
And he punched into his mom's
Yeah.
vagina. Woo. Oh, man.
Got to be honest, I've never been so unsure about a roster that I've drafted in my life.
Oh, I don't
Bro.
even know where I
Yeah,
am
you just
right now.
guaranteed yourself a championship.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like I had 7 wide receivers by the 9th round. Like that's not good.
I'm feeling pretty good about this squad, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I would too if I was the commish with the first pick. You son of a bitch.
Yeah, me too. I have had shitty picks on both of my leagues.
I am
so-
clearly, I'm going to pick a guy just because I dig his name.
Nice.
That's always a good pick.
What are you voting?
Choosing racehorses?
Yeah.
That's how pretty much yeah.
Yeah, when you vote in like a local election, you're really there for one issue,
Wait, Mike,
and the
you-
the the one you're just filling in.
Did you pick Miles Sanders?
I had to pick Woodland Hills High School, Penn State
Yeah,
University.
exactly,
There you go.
baby.
Oh, you guys are
that's why it feels
gross.
so long because these rounds are 2 minutes. I'm used to 1
yeah,
minute
me too.
rounds. Yes.
Yeah.
No wonder I keep being like, am I missing a pick?
By the way, my brother, who coaches at Central Catholic in Pittsburgh, plays Woodland Hills, but in Canton, Ohio. So that 2 teams from Pittsburgh, who are literally 10 minutes apart, are going to play each other in
In
Canton,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Well, that's because
Sports are dumb. Yeah.
But still, my brother is
I
so
know they
kind of
did
pissed because he's like,
neutral
we could
site
just go down the
games
street
for
to play these
football."
guys.
But this time it's
I do love how Heather just had to be like, well, that is where football Hall of
I
Fame
know
is.
things
Rock and Roll
about
Hall of Fame,
football,
you heard
okay?
No,
By the
it
way,
was
I've
more
been
of
to
a
the
flex for Ohio. Like
Well, I
you just
also
are
went-
riding so hard for them. I
Ever heard
love
of the
it.
Rock
We
and
don't.
Roll
We
Hall
don't
of Fame,
have a
Anthony?
lot, okay, Anthony. We don't have a lot. Okay, we have
know.
weird
You
quarterbacks
left.
right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you want me to hold on to? Okay, I went to school in
said I
Akron for a year.
appreciate it. All right, go fuck yourself.
By the way, as
How
someone
long
who's
is this
been,
round? I've been waiting to draft somebody for 14 years.
by the way, as someone who's been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's actually pretty good.
Do you know what's funny is
The
I've
Rock
lived
and
there my
Roll
whole life. I've
Ralph's
never
Hall
been.
of Fame?
That one is funner.
That one's great.
That has better drugs.
The Rock and
But-
Roll.
But the one in Ohio.
Yeah.
The Rock and Roll Ralph's Hall of Fame was when I used to shove down my pants every Friday night.
Oh, Heather, would you pick already?
Dude, you know what's
Jesus.
weird is that it makes you wait 3 seconds. Did you see that?
It like makes you wait. You're like you're sure.
Yeah.
That is.
Like I was like, I knew who I wanted to draft. It made me
Hey
wait
Pat,
3
what was my password?
It was all lowercase, no exclamation point.
Got it.
A B C D 1 2 3.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Anthony, why did you decide to stop selling cars?
I couldn't. I hated my life. As far as like, I was working like.
Sounds about right. Enough said.
Because like you're really working like 60, 65 hours a week doing
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
And I was like, hustling, trying to do comedy at night. And it just
Yeah.
got to a point where like I was clearly not trying as hard as I should have been at Jaguar Land Rover. And they were like, dude, you got to push some cars. And I was like, I don't think I do. And I just left. They're very nice, but like, man, if you're gonna do it, you have to be committed.
Yeah, for sure.
Really gotta just want to be a salesman.
Yeah, and like, hey man, to be fair, outside of like recent years, maybe the last 2 years, that was the most money I made in Los Angeles. Like selling cars. If I did not want to do comedy, I would just sell cars, dude. And then I would go from a salesman to a manager, become a finance guy, make $200,000 a year, watch my kid get the shit kicked out of him in JV football and enjoy my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. But unfortunately for me, I need to be a clown at night. So,
Ain't that a bitch?
Ain't it a bitch when the thing you love the most pays nothing?
Yes.
They're like, hey, we'll pay you in meatballs. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
I'll take them meatballs.
I would be the vice president of marketing of some. I'd be the vice president of marketing of Coca-Cola in Pittsburgh if I didn't have to do it.
Yeah, right.
So when you were at Jag Land Rover, did you have a minimum, or did you just make gross off of what you sold?
If you were selling like the new cars, you were going by unit sales, I think. But again, their unit sales were like much less than what I'm sure Galpin or what like Lexus was. Where like as long as I sold 10 to 15 Jaguars a month, or Land Rovers, whatever, that was fine commission wise. So like you didn't have to move as many units. But again, like I was saying earlier, it was those pre-owned, the old school cars, the classics. If you sold anything over gross, you're keeping that. So like there are a lot of days I would just wait for one dude to call in about a classic. Not taking no one on the floor. I'm hungover, brother. Sorry.
Yeah.
You get that one dude on the phone. You get him hyped up about that classic you got in the garage. You get him down there. You sell him on it for 4Gs more than what it's worth. Taking that $4,000 home, and that was the month in one day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it if you have the energy and like an upbeat attitude. Because there are just so many deals that fall through in car industry that also made me just be like, man, why do I put in all this work for this guy to just take my number and go across the street and get a number $50 less, and that guy gets the sale and I did all the fucking work. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Wow.
You have to have like stamina for it's customer service on steroids.
You really, I mean, as a salesman, you really do have
Mike gets it.
You do have to, you have to have a really thick skin. And like I will tell people all the time, they'll be like, "This just like someone just took my quote and went across the street and they offered him this and I did all the work and it was my knowledge and everything like that." And I will just always look at him and go, "That's life in the big leagues."
Yeah.
That's just sometimes you face a pitcher that throws 100 miles an hour and you just have to tip the cap and you just go on to the next one.
It's also like,
you gotta be able to let
game.
shit go immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like like instantly.
Unless it is like somebody that I like work next to that like try to snake a sale, you can't be mad. And it's also like, hey man, don't show your hand.
Right.
If you don't give them the opportunity to go across the street with a number, that's kind of the name of the game. Also, especially in LA, if you're selling cars, at least this was a statistic when I was selling cars, people average 1.8 dealerships before they buy a car in LA.
Wow.
Meaning, if somebody walks into your dealership, they better leave with a fucking car, because the next one they go to, they're certainly leaving with a car.
Yeah.
Because now they're confident that they've done their homework and that ultimately they're going to keep moving. Yeah.
I love when someone tells me they've been to X, Y, and Z. I was like, okay, so
Perfect.
you're ready to stop.
Yeah. You've been massaged.
Yeah.
Somebody else already pissed you off.
Yeah.
If I just smile a little bit nicer, get your wife a cup of M&Ms while you wait in the AC, I get the car a nice wrap. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's so funny.
But you're right. You really do learn to. I mean, and very similar and almost in comedy. You just can't take anything personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it feels so personal.
Yes,
It does.
Oh, dude.
you just-
it's easier said than done.
it's-
It's easier said than
And
done.
yeah, send me over the contract, and then 3 days later, I'm like, hey, Are we signing?
It
And
just-
they just won't answer. I'm
It
like,
just means
I'm
so
so mad.
much more to us than
Yeah.
it does to them. It's the same. It's like being a hooker, man. You
Yeah.
got a guy texting your phone, "Hey, come over! Hey, come over!" And then you're ready to come over, and they just stop answering. The hooker's fucking mad. You know what I mean?
I'm writing this bit about the difference between men and women when they get upset about like numbers. Like men, we get aggressive. Women get so mean.
yeah,
Just,
yeah.
just like, so like, I was like, wait a second. Like my wife is only allowed to be mean to me like this. Like this is crazy.
What I like to do with numbers, and this is kind of scumbaggy, and one of the biggest scumbags in car sales history, if I'm being honest, taught me to do this, and it works. You do that math out real quick in front of them on the sheet. But so your car costs this. We're going to give you this discount. You want this and this upgrade. Blah, 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 slash. This is a number. It makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
You slide that number over. That makes the person on the other side of the table be like, well, I don't want to be an idiot.
Yeah,
It makes sense to him. I have to understand what he's saying. So they kind of go with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
At the end, I was just trying to get people in and out as quick as I could.
Yeah.
To be as fake nice as I could be, because I truly hate everybody in this world.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
feel
just like that is probably my best car sales advice.
Yeah.
Do it quickly, make them feel like not only are you your best friend, but I just did it out in front of you. It makes so much, you know what I mean?
I feel like as a comic too, like you have kind of a leg up because what you're doing is you just have to be the least shittiest salesman to them. You know, like you have to sound like the least shittiest
Yeah.
of the salesmen. So like you already, if they come to you, it's like you get to read them within a few minutes, not even a few minutes, a few seconds to be like, okay, they had this bad, whatever. And then you get to just play off of that. And it's
Yeah.
like, that's your gig.
You basically
you know?
you make it to where you intuitively understand what they need to hear.
Yeah.
And then ultimately then if they need to see confidence, if they need to see empathy,
Yep.
if they need to see whatever, you're able to do that and then portray that so that they can ultimately feel comfortable so that and you get them into the momentum of the moment and then ultimately you're then ready to rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always used to say at the beginning of like, you know, they come onto the floor, you meet them. In your ideal world, what are you getting and what is the price? And they give you a rundown of everything they've ever wanted and needed, and then you work off of that. And if you can clump in most of it and then just bump that number up a little bit, because whatever number they say they want to pay, they're willing to pay $5,000 over that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that thinking, okay, so he knows that's my top number.
Right.
But if it's something I really want,
Yeah.
you know everybody obviously overspends, especially in LA.
I had a person who I've worked with who was a great salesman, and anytime someone would kind of hedge in about a price, this was his line, and it worked like 90% of the time. He goes, if you get what you don't want, but less expensive in what you want to pay, you're happy today.
Yeah.
If you get exactly what you want, you're going to be happy for the next 20 years. So make your choice. Do you want to be happy today or do you want to be happy for the next 20 years?
That's
Say,
good.
say that again. I'm using the smart.
Run
The
that
other thing I
back.
always go is if somebody sits there and says, oh, I don't know if I need that. You're like, well, in my world, I would rather you have it and not need it than need it and not
Not
have it.
have it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially like in cars, if you don't want something that this model offers and you have to go down to the lower model, you're losing everything else you got with it. All those car sensors, the flap on the top, that's not in the basic model, buddy.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that you don't want the backup cam, but if you want to make sure your daughter doesn't hit every parked car you leaving UCLA, you need it.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
that's whenever you sell the top of the line and then you take things away.
Right.
And so you sit there and be like, well, this is the top. Now we can go to this, but you understand, you don't have this, you don't have this, you don't have this, you don't have this. And so ultimately, if they wanted that, maybe they didn't want the other three things, they didn't care about it, but if they really wanted that, now you've taken it away, and now they know it exists, and now they have to live in a world where they don't have that thing, that's when someone will spend a little bit more than they
Smart.
thought.
Very smart. I feel like this is. I almost want to be a car salesman.
It is fun.
You would crush.
It
Alex,
is fun.
seriously.
It's
Seriously.
It's a fun job, but it's also a fucking.
It's a grind.
Oh, you
It's
have to
a-
be committed. Like I'm
you're-
saying, it's
it's,
65 hours
yeah,
minimum.
Yeah.
And you
And,
do.
and it zaps your energy, and it's not even like. It's people that I feel like it's the energy that people are taking from you.
but also,
Yeah.
it makes you become an expert on people.
Yes.
yeah.
Like when someone walks into the room, you're able to without. I mean, again, it sounds terrible to anyone who's never sold, but you sit there and be like, "All right, I've sold to 10 people like you. I know exactly what I need to say."
Yeah.
Right.
And someone will be like, "Well, you can't judge that. I've done this enough. I know exactly what's going to happen." And
Yeah.
99% of the time, it absolutely does that.
I'm a server at a restaurant, and I can attest to that because I can profile somebody so easily walking in, and I don't mean to, but it's like you've worked in this industry over 10 years, you're gonna be able to profile people, and you do, and then 9 times out of 10,
Arab
you're
people
right.
are rude.
Yes, exactly. What'd you say? Wait, what? What'd you say? I agreed to something I don't know.
You agreed so easily. dog.
So easy. Wait, what did you say?
Have you been a server?
Pat, what did you say?
So
What did you
I was
say?
in bars and restaurants for like 7 years.
What'd you say, Pat?
Like 9 times out of 10, Arab people are rude.
Oh, that's more of a 10 out of 10. But yeah, no. So I totally get that with salesmen. Like, yeah, as comics alone, we learn how to read a whole crowd. Of course, you're
Yeah.
going to be able to read one person.
And how a crowd can change from you could be reading a crowd, you're off onto the side, and then ultimately a comic says one thing in front of you, and you're like, okay, the entire vibe has changed.
Yep.
People have say, oh, do you change your set in the middle of a set? I go, I've changed jokes in the middle of the sentence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
a professional.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
but or that's the thing when people say, what do old head comics do in the back? All they're doing is judging your decisions.
Yeah.
They'll be like, why do you do that? Doesn't he vibe the room that they're tight or they're loose or they're conservative or they're
Right,
liberal or they're
right.
this? Yeah.
They're judging your decisions while also making their decisions because they've seen it
Yes.
so many times.
Yes.
They go, oh, I just saw this kid eat a dick because he said this.
Yeah.
Now I know I need to do A, B, C, D, and then they just go up and
Yeah.
crush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things when like you've done it for a little while and someone will go, how did you do that? I go, just years.
Yeah.
You
It's
vibe
practice.
it and
It's
you
what
just
you
know
do.
it.
Yeah. 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 People try to like when you try to explain something that you're just a natural at, it's hard, I feel like, to explain that to people because you're like, well, I'm just a natural at it.
Or someone will be like, well, what? How did you know that? I go, because I've been kicked in the nuts enough times to know. Don't do that. Well, what do I have to do? Get kicked in the nuts a couple times.
Yeah, man. You get kicked in the nuts selling cars, that's for sure.
Because also, like, selling cars, like, it's so exciting for people. You get wrapped up in their experience. It's somebody's birthday, or they just got T-boned and their other car got totaled, and now they have to get this
Yeah.
one. Or there's so much that goes into it, and it's either a huge celebration or probably really depressing. Either
Wait,
way,
Marissa's playing in this?
no.
Different Marissa.
Oh.
Or even like
Definitely not mine.
a car. And I was thinking about a car becomes so much part of your life. It's your
Yes,
identity.
we do have another woman.
Yeah.
It's everything
Besides
about
me?
you. It's what first people are going to
Nice.
see.
Is she a
It's
comic
what the
too?
girl who, if you're dating or your wife is going to see.
Grow
It's
up.
going to take your kids somewhere. It's so many different things.
I'm going to show you this girl, and
Had
you're
you-
going to be like,
if you guys
"Dude."
would have gave me more heads up, I would have asked Shayna to be a part of it.
That would have been
She's
good.
in my other league.
This girl does know ball, for real. I've been friends with her since I met her when I used to work at Lexus.
Oh, nice.
But she is, like, undeniably one of the hottest women I've ever met in my
So
life.
you go, hey, babe.
Well, no, you look at this girl and you're like,
man.
yeah, she don't tell jokes.
Let me see. Let me see.
That is fair.
She looks like every girl that tries. This is the girl that's in our league right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Ball.
She knows ball. She has no ass to know
she knows
ball. No, I'm
balls.
just kidding. She's got a good little.
As somebody,
I'll judge your ass.
Yeah, bring
I
that
know
ass
you guys,
here.
I know you guys. You guys are gonna be like,
let me be
Benny.
the judge of that.
Well, actually, I think Leon could probably be the judge.
Yeah, well, she knows balls.
Wait, she knows ball. How does she know ball? Well,
girl.
actually, I'm
she's
sorry.
a better. She's a gambler.
I know how she knows ball.
Grew up in America.
But that's dope as fuck. I'm glad that there's another chick in this. I'm glad
Because
that there's
she's trying
another.
to prove to her dad that he should love her.
Well, no, I'm saying she's. I just.
I know what you're thinking. That's not why.
I'm saying like my sister knows ball. You know.
Yeah, that's not why she knows.
Oh well, she knows ball for real then.
She knows ball because she's a degenerate gambler.
Oh yeah. That'll do it.
Ooh, well, whatever. I'm glad to have another female.
By the way,
Which I think is funny that that's what all car salesmen are too.
Oh, degenerate gamblers for sure.
I always say when someone, if you've ever been to Vegas and someone goes,
Anthony.
who likes Western Carolina football? There's a guy in Vegas right now who's the biggest Western
about who you
Carolina
like.
football fan.
About who you liked on the spread that week.
Did I tell you the story about my buddy who was in Cancun when we were in college? And a guy comes out, he's wearing a Yukon sweatshirt, goes up to him, and it's like Yukon 50, goes, hey, Matt Ritter. And he's like, yeah, how you doing? And he goes, huge fan, love the team. And he goes, really? Are you from Connecticut? He goes, no, I live down here in Mexico. And he goes, well, how do you know the team? He goes, I know Boomba. And he literally named the starting lineup.
Yeah.
And he was just like, how do you know this? He goes, you guys are one of the best road underdogs in the country that no one knows about that I put on parlays.
Wow.
And I'm just like, so there's somebody out there that's just kind of like, oh yeah, I know everything about Kent State's backup guard.
There is a award-winning porn star that I spent some time with. She's a very nice lady.
There you go.
And we only started talking at this bar because I had a Providence College Friars hat. Because Massachusetts is terrible at college basketball. We always cheered for Providence. And she just starts talking to me about Providence college basketball. And like, I know this woman. You guys probably know this woman. And I was like, why do you know so much? And she was like, my stepdad used to gamble on them, and they became my favorite team, and now I know everything about them.
So she became obsessed. Like,
Yeah.
With
Which is also probably why she went into porn.
Probably.
Because the dad would show the love to the Providence College Friars.
Yeah.
As opposed to her, says, I'm going to show you what I can. I'll show you what can fry.
I'll show you what can fry.
All right, real
The
quick.
Dunkin' Donuts Center.
Real quick before I log off, fantasy draft is done. So me and Pat are gonna come up with a little schedule of games that we could watch together, and stream
Nice.
and talk shit.
Nice.
Now I would like
That's
to do a show.
What do you mean? Like a stand-up show?
Yeah.
I was with her.
Like-
And what, we just riffed during the game or what?
It's like, yeah, it's
No,
for top
like
trans
aside from that,
Oh, okay.
I would like to do like a show, but it's on topic.
You got ass like that.
What do you mean, like here?
Yeah.
And the show is just like fantasy football type of thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
Football, you know.
I think that's a good idea.
You know,
Because
alpha shit. You
Yeah.
know, just
Yeah.
Put on for me.
alpha jokes. You know,
Made
just
me
like
feel
a kind
I was the
of.
biggest
I
man.
think the cool thing is that we have enough people in the league
And
that
then
you
I
can kind of
looked up
rotate
her
people
word.
through.
I'm not even.
So Pat and I are gonna come up with like a little
You know what I
schedule
mean? Like, not even
over the
close.
season,
They
and
do
we'll
it. They
post
do
the
it.
schedule
Okay.
of
professionally.
when we're gonna stream games and
Yeah.
when we're gonna meet up and when we're gonna like riff.
Okay.
And you know, even
Oh, at,
4 people
Three
showing
Kings?
up.
Right.
The bar
We're
by my
good.
house?
You
Yeah.
know, it's enough
Yeah.
people to like sit and tell stories, shit
For
talk,
sure.
and you know, we'll
I
get
just
some
thought you meant
content
where
out
did
of
I
it.
find
Yeah.
Cut it up and
All porn.
I think
sites.
that's a good idea. I think that's
Yeah.
a great idea,
Yeah.
actually. I think
On
just
the hub.
getting content over this at all
she's
is
like
a great
a-
idea.
Yeah.
She
You know,
called herself
there's
the
so
Michael
many
Jordan of porn.
little things that we could pick and
What?
pluck
Because
from
she
this.
gambles
that,
and
like,
she freaking has
would
a
just
bad
be
day?
funny.
Listen to this. Listen to
Yeah,
this.
I think it's a great, and
She,
especially having what we have
she's,
12
like,
people in
got
this
out of
league,
porn.
right?
12.
Like when
Yeah,
her,
and just
she
being
has,
like,
an
hey,
autistic
maybe you
son.
can show up,
He
but
went to
maybe you
college,
can't,
so
whatever.
she was like,
Yeah.
I gotta move
Yeah,
with
I think
him.
that's
I
a
gotta
great
make sure he's
idea.
okay.
And I think like maybe like
then, like,
when you pick show dates, obviously
years
we
later,
put those aside so we
gets
know
out
we
of
can show
college,
up. But like,
moves in with his dad,
I think
I
people
guess,
are
or
definitely going to
whatever.
want to come watch a show
She
here.
said all she
Yeah, so
posted
I
was,
am doing. I'm going to do
back
monthly shows.
on her story.
The end of this
and
month
made
is
$8
going to be
million
my second show.
in that-
It'd be cool if we did like
That
a
is
show in October,
incredible.
the
Yeah.
end of October. So
Yeah.
at the end of every month, I'm gonna do some
Vanessa
type of
Blake
show.
is her
Right,
name.
right.
So if we wanted to do a show here at the end of October, like this group,
I'll text
calling
it
it
to
the
you.
fantasy football
Yeah.
show or group
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
really that's
I'm
a really
down.
deep
Yeah.
hole.
I'm just really trying
Vanessa
to build
something. I
the
don't know if it's
content
Blake.
and like this studio.
Yeah. Well, this
know.
is already a great studio. I mean, this
Thank
is.
you.
I feel like I could see a Don't Tell being shot in here right now.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Is that?
Yeah, Don't Tell Me. Yes. Yes.
That's the next
A
level.
Don't Tell Me.
I know
All
I
right.
have your number.
I can see
I'll
it
send
don't
it
tell
to me or
baby,
something.
because
What
I
is it?
want to smoke.
Yeah, me too.